What's up, guys? Perfect 10. Poker League in the house. Playoffs. Playoffs? Playoffs? Listen, it's been a fun season. The regular season is done, all right? This is where the men separate themselves from the boys, okay? And the women from the little girls, okay? We're talking about Stephanie and Renee. Did y'all get that? Okay. Listen, we got 6 teams in, we got 4 teams out. Running down the 4 teams out, we all know best team ever did not make the playoffs. She's been out of it since week 1. Team Lotto, all right? I said from the beginning you weren't going to make it. Adrian, my championship pick, you fell a little bit short. 5 points, I think. 5 points, guys, and he would have been, in the playoffs. That's the difference here, guys. 5 points. He'd be in, Tracy would be out. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Dumpster fire. Craig, man, you fought hard. Ended up with 6 and 7. Same record as Tracy, who made the playoffs. 38 points is what separated you. 38 points. All right. Your wife, on the other hand, Stephanie, she made the playoffs. Okay. So, Craig, let me ask you this: how does it feel being the second best fantasy football player in your house? All right. Nah, I'm just kidding. Honestly, though, looking at it, you outscored her, by over 100 points. Sometimes it comes down to matchups, but you got to win. You got to win the games. It don't matter if you win 3-0 on Sunday or 52-0. A win is a win at the end of the year, okay? So you got to come correct every single week. Let's go ahead and run down the rest of the playoffs. Dante, we all know he's had a bye for quite some time. Jacob, myself, Kate Upton's tits. I needed to win and have Bill lose last week. Turns out that happened, all right? I'd like to actually put a special thanks to Green Bay. Bill, those are your weapons. They kept Tom Brady off the field for the most part, all right? And Tom Brady could not score enough points for Team Lotto for Brady for him to get that win. I get the number 2 seed. I get a bye. I'm chilling this weekend. I'm chilling. I get to relax. I get to scout. All right, that's the way a cookie crumbles. But you're in the playoffs, okay? Week 1 of the playoffs, all right? I'm going to run down the first one. This one's going to be kind of an easy pick, all right? I apologize. I know how competitive this person is. This person was wondering whose deviled eggs were better between her and a 14-year-old, I think, 15-year-old. Man, she is competitive, and I dig that. I dig that about you, okay? But here's the deal. Martin has got some good matchups this week, okay? Really good matchups. I think Martin's going to win. He may win big, okay? He may win big. So I'm going to go with Martin to defeat the Twat Waffle. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I've got to pick somebody. Someone's going to be mad at me, and I guess it's going to be you, okay? The next game, this game is tough. I've analyzed this game up and down, okay? Up and down. Really what it comes down to is Bill's team, all of his players are playing at home. Every single one of them, okay? Half, or more than half, of Tracy's team is playing on the road. LaShawn McCoy's playing against Seattle. It's in Philly, but still that's a tough matchup. Forsette's playing against the Dolphins. They got a pretty good defense. I don't see DeAndre Hopkins having 2 games in a row like that. This game's really close. Really, really close. I'm going to have to go with living on cheese, okay? I think Bill gets the win. He does have the better team. He's been the better team all year. Tracy, it's your first year in. You made the playoffs. That's an accomplishment. But Bill's going to go ahead and advance to the second round, okay? Which means our semifinal matchups will be Living on Cheese against Kate Upton's Tits, and then we got Martin Scorsese against Pay the Man, okay? Now, I'm going to pick both these games as well as the championship game. All right, now I've gone through these pretty carefully. I've looked at the matchups for each team for each week, who I think will have who will win that game, and then the last 2 teams, who's going to win that game. All right. I'll go ahead and go over Martin Scorsese and Dante's team, Pay the Man first. These are Dante's got the better team on paper, okay? His team came down to earth a little bit last week. I feel like playing up in Buffalo for Jordy Nelson is not going to be the best thing in the world. All right, that's just how I feel. I'm gonna go, and this isn't just Jordy Nelson. I know Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning's great. Let's see. Peyton Manning's gonna play San Diego that week in San Diego. The weather's gonna be beautiful. It is on the road though. San Diego's been a gritty little team lately. It's a division game. I don't see crazy points there. Listen, I've looked at this. I'm not going to explain myself too much, but I think Dante's win streak is going to end, and I think Martin Scores Easy is going to pull up the upset, defeat Dante, and advance to the championship game. Okay? He's going to advance to the championship game. He's going to be in back-to-back finals. We'll talk about whether he's going to win in a second. Okay? This would be crazy upset, guys. Okay, I don't even know which one I'm rooting for. Whether I want Martin to have a chance at 3 titles before I get 2, or Dante to have 2 before I get 1. I don't know. I hate that they're playing each other in this game. I think they will be, because one of them has a very good chance of winning the championship. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But I'm going to go with Martin. Martin's going to pull the upset. I really do believe this. I'll be eating my words next week if I'm wrong, and I will apologize to Dante. This is nothing personal, okay? But I'm looked at it. I think Dante is going to be in trouble next week. A little bit of trouble, all right? Which brings me to the next game. Living on Cheese against Kate Upton's Tits, okay? Now, remember what I was talking about, Jordy Nelson, playing in Buffalo. Buffalo's got a pretty good defense. Aaron Rodgers, Eddie Lacy, Randall Cobb, all playing in Buffalo. It's going to be in the cold. They're not worried about playing in the cold, but it's on the road. We don't even know. It might be snowing there for all we know, okay? Josh Gordon, I think he's playing Cincinnati, if I'm correct, that week. He's playing Cincinnati, another good defensive team, all right? My team, okay? Let's take a look at my matchup for that week. Now, I'm going to have a big quarterback decision between Tony Romo and Russell Wilson. I'm probably going to go with Romo. I think he plays better on the road against Philadelphia that week than he did 2 weeks ago. I think Dallas offense as a whole does. I'm going to go as far as they're going to take me. I believe that they rectify those mistakes. Listen, guys, I think I'm going to get this win. Last year, I was in the same position. I was in the conference semifinals, as I am every single year, except 1 year, my 0-13 campaign. I'm going to get this win, okay? I picked against myself. Beginning of the year, I picked myself against myself in multiple games this year. I'm going to win this game. I'm going into the championship game against Martin Scores Easy, okay? This is a rematch of your first ever title game between me and Martin, which Martin beat me in, okay? But guess what? It's my time, baby. It's my time to get that second title. It's my time, okay? My time. I'm going to defeat Martin. I'm going to prevent him from winning 3 titles. I will capture my second title, okay, 1 year behind Martin, and I will be in a race to get that 3rd title before he does at season's end, okay? That's what's happening, guys. That's what I'm spinning, all right? That's my whole spiel. That's it. I hope you guys can dig it. I know Dante doesn't dig it. I know he's shaking his head and saying, this motherfucker. I know he's saying that shit right now. I don't care. I don't care, okay? Because I know that me, this guy right here, I'm a bad dude. I'm a bad dude. I'm drinking I got new margaritas. They're Cayman Jacks, okay? Pick one up at your local store. I'm winning this game, guys. I'm winning this league. I'm coming to you. I'm coming for all of you. Kate Upton's Tits, 2014. Mark it down, guys. I'll see y'all later.